Is this thing on? Hey guys, welcome back. It's day 5 of VEDA and I almost didn't make a video today. I have had the most frustrating day and I was like, you know what? This ain't nothing but the devil. Let me go shoot a video before I lose sunlight and consider myself a complete failure. How you gonna be out 5 days in, you know what I mean? The video I am shooting today, if you haven't noticed by the title, it's my natural hair story. I get so many questions about my hair, and this is just in life, not like on the internet and stuff, so I figured I'd share. My natural hair journey starts way back in, like my last relaxer was way before this, but my official day I became 100% natural is January 25th, 2010, 5 years ago. The reason I went natural is because I wanted to lock my hair. That's why I went natural. The hairstylist I used to go to, Raven, shout out to Raven in Salon 180. So if you're in the Jacksonville area, hit her up because she is amazing. And I love her. But she told me back then she didn't do natural hair. Now she does do natural, I believe. But back then she didn't. And she was like, you're gonna have to go natural for the locks to work in your hair. And I had no clue what that even meant. Like, I've been getting relaxers since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. What does that mean? You know what I mean? So I started doing research and looking up pictures and all this stuff, and then I found YouTube. And I really got into natural hair. And back then, oh God, I can't even remember who I used to watch. I know I used to watch Natural 85. I still watch her, and I'm locked. And I still watch her natural hair videos. I love her. Always have. She's been one of my favorites from the beginning. And like I said, I'm still subscribed to her, and I have locks. Like, her videos don't even technically apply to me anymore. I still watch her. Back then, summer 1988. Pretty Dimples 01 I used to watch. What else? God, that was so long ago I can't even remember. Like, literally I had never seen natural hair. Like, when she said that, I had no clue what she was even talking about. Like, what? So I kept digging and kept digging and kept digging, and all of a sudden, like, I was in love. And then I would chop away at my hair, you know, cutting off pieces of it. Well, I guess transitioning technically. And I would chop some hair every now and again. And then finally, on that day, when I finally just cut it all off, I was so irritated with it. I couldn't figure out nothing to do, trying to manage the two textures, and I just said, forget it. And I cut it all. You know what I mean? And then I literally had like this much hair. Because trying to get it even and stuff and doing it myself, it just kept, it was a mess. And I had about that much of hair. Even though I had transitioned, I transitioned for like 8 months while I was researching that stuff. And I cut off all that progress, you know what I mean? Trying to make it even before work, trying to do something to my hair. And then from that day on, it just took off. If I can find pictures, like, I'm not really a picture person, because since I have started my social media journey, I have gotten a lot more into pictures, but on a general basis, I'm not really a picture person. So I'll do some digging, and hopefully I can find some pictures for you guys to put in the video. So from there, I kept doing research, and I would like be on YouTube day and night, day and night, day and night. Just looking up hairstyles and looking for like things to aspire to, because I felt so ugly and, you know, like so gross, and like no one would ever find me attractive, and that my hair would never grow. Like, you know how dramatic we can be about our hair. And I thought all of it, like all of it. And there's something in my eye. So I would be looking, and then I would try out all these hairstyles, and I love styling my hair, and hair bows and hair flowers, you know, trying to make me feel pretty, because I did not feel pretty with my TWA. I mean, some people can rock it. For me, it was torturous, if you want the truth. But I stuck with it. There were some days that I was just like, you know what, forget this. I'm going to relax my hair. And then I was like, well, you still don't have no hair. It's still super short, so even if you get a relaxer, what are you going to do to it? You know what I mean? So I just stuck with it and stuck with it. And before I knew it, I was 1 year natural, had a nice little fro going. I was getting really comfortable with it. But at this point, I didn't want to lock anymore. You know what I mean? Because I had fallen in love with my fro and my loose natural hair and twist outs and braid outs and braided crowns and all kinds of stuff. Like it was a whole new world, like I said. So I didn't lock my hair. I just let it grow and let it grow and let it grow. And before I know it, like 2 and 3 years in, I had a big stupid afro that everybody admired. And I loved my hair so much. Like I was obsessed with my hair. I never dyed it. I trimmed it regularly to keep myself growing. Like the more I trimmed it, the better it grew, obviously, because single strand knots and things like that can lead to breaking of your hair. And I took really good care of my hair. And then got pregnant and my hair kept growing, and I didn't work. So, you know, I kept taking great care of my hair and it continued to grow and continued to flourish. And then after the baby and everything, and then I went back to work, I got a new job, and my hair didn't work for them. I was pulled in the office several times, and I was expressed how my hair was too wild for the company, even though I was following their rules and regulations of what they require for your hair. You know what I mean? Up, back, off your shoulder, not hanging down, not any wild colors, but was still too wild for the company. And I had to wear it in a back and a bun, which I did some cute buns, Cinnabuns, twisted buns, sock buns, all kinds of buns. Like I could do buns, and my hair was long enough to do buns. However, putting that much stress on my hair, because you know I work 5 days a week, obviously, so I never could not have it in a bun. It was always prepped for my next shift, you know what I mean? And it started to tear at my edges, and like I got a good hairline, and I want to keep it that way. So in 2014, after much thinking about it, I decided that I was gonna lock my hair, go ahead and lock it, because they wouldn't let me live. There was watering me down and tearing up my edges with my loose natural hair. I was not ready to give it up, but I needed a job, and I had yet to find another job, and I'm not gonna be without a job based on my hair, you know what I mean? So I just was like, forget it. And my friend Tequila, shout out to Tequila. I don't know if she watches my videos, but hey girl, if you do. I was talking to her about it because she was all about my hair. Like she was obsessed with my hair. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, she was obsessed with my hair, and I was telling her I was thinking about locking it, and she was like, ooh, I can start them for you, because she maintains her boyfriend's hair, and he's been locked for eons. You know what I mean? His hair is like down here. That may be an exaggeration, but it's pretty long. And she said she's maintained his hair forever. And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? So we set up a day, and on March 15th of 2014, she started my locks with 2-strand twists, and I've been locked ever since. It's been over a year, obviously, and some parts of them are still not locked completely, so it's been a very long process. I am happy with the results. I've had to combine a few of them because they were a little bit small, but overall I love it. It took me a long time to get used to my locks too. Like for a long time I didn't like those either. Like about 6 months into the locking, when it just looked like, girl, you need to do something to your hair, I was not feeling it. But again, stick with it, decorate it with some headbands and some hair bows, and remember that there's a goal you're trying to get to, you know what I mean? So now, a year and March, a year and 4 months into my locking process. I love my hair. I feel like they have grown immensely. I mean, not obviously not a lot, but I feel like they were like right here when I started. And I feel like I got some good length out of them. I know I didn't take pictures after she 2-strand twisted them, so I know I don't have that picture. But I'm very happy with my hair, and I love my natural hair, and I don't know that I'll be locked forever, but I'm pretty sure I'll be natural for the rest of my life. I've never been a weave wearer. That's not nothing against people who do wear weave. It's just never been something for me. Like the few times I have had like scalp braids or something, I take them out within days. Like I can't deal with it. It itches my scalp too bad. I can't deal with it. So yeah, and relaxers, I could live without them. I have been for 5 years, you know what I mean? So, and I like my hair just the way it is. My grandma was like, if you get your hair done, I'm like, my hair is done. But I love my natural hair, and I am 100% for natural hair. And I hate when people say natural hair ain't for everybody. How isn't it for everybody when it's natural? Your natural self. You know what I mean? But to each his own. I love natural hair, and I do feel like I said I will be natural for the rest of my life. And feeling like I'll be locked for quite some time. I love my locks, and I can't wait to see where I can take them. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's that. I'll insert some pictures that I can find. Hopefully I got a couple good fro pictures, maybe a good few cute bun pictures, and maybe some early stages of my locks. I know, like I said, I don't have the first day of my locks, but maybe some of the earlier stages while they were still 2-strand twisted. Anyways, yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I hope my natural hair story maybe inspires somebody to go ahead and go natural, or maybe start their locks if you're thinking about it. I will make a separate video about my locks. I have some questions that people have asked me, and I'll answer a separate lock question and answer video, okay? So stay tuned for that. I love you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.